YouTube, how in the fuck are you guys doing today? So today what we're working on is we're working on the 250R again. I know that probably some of you are bored for this, but listen, this is my channel, my things. I'll do what the fuck I want. So like always, what we got is we are installing a new product. This is from Rekluse. It is a clutch kit for a Honda 250R. I guess this is kind of a new product. There's no videos out on YouTube on this product, so I thought I'd make one just to show guys when you got these big horsepower fucking monsters, you need a better clutch. So what I did before I turned the video on is I drained out all my old fluid, and we are going to be running a Redline synthetic. Okay, it's recommended for 65, 85, 125, 250 cc two-stroke engines, shifter cart gearboxes, and CRF transmission cases, whatever the fuck that means. But it is a nice high-dollar Redline oil. So if you guys want to figure out, this is the Rekluse part number. Okay, let me bring you down here. I'll show you what we got. This is a little bit different clutch setup than like a normal Henson or, you know, the OEM stuff or the Neil's clutch mod that everybody does. This is supposed to be able to hold big horsepower, is what their Facebook ad said. So we'll see if that's true. Okay, so what you get in the kit is these springs. All right, so I guess that they're stiffer. When I ordered this clutch, the guy said this is like a little bit different. It's kind of like they use different clutches to put this together. So I don't know where these springs are from. I don't know anything. One thing that is cool as shit is if you notice on these Rekluse right here, okay, this drive gear, like this is a cog, this is what sits in the basket, and then this sits on the inner basket. But what's pretty cool is they have these metal sleeves. So what this is you put these in, and then these metal sleeves go like this, and this keeps from tearing up your clutch basket when you're really, you know, throwing the schmooze at it. Let's see what we got here. We got safety information. All right, we get a sticker pack. How awesome is that? Let's just see if I can see some pictures here. Yeah, so what is this? You know, like, see how this is real wore out? We don't have to worry about that because we got a new clutch. Let's see here. Yeah, see how it installs these sleeves in there? And then that keeps it from, you know, wearing the shit out. So this ought to be pretty nice. See, it tells you what you got here. Normal heat, high heat, excessive heat is black. Oh, wow. Alrighty. There should be, alright. So it's recommended to change the oil again. We will do that. Alright. So without further ado, let's take a look at this. So what I think why this clutch holds so much power, or it'll be easier to hold power, is there is 10 friction plates instead of, I think, 7 or 6 in the standard 250R. But when we get this thing apart, we'll be able to tell. But just wanted to show you guys this thing. See what we got here. Try this fucker out. These four-wheeler clutches are very easy to take off and all that shit. So what I got to do is start soaking these fibers. So we're going to do that. I just wanted to stack this up to see how it looked and get a measurement. Now these feel like they got real good friction on them already. Alrighty. I don't soak these. I don't know if you're supposed to or whatever, but I don't do it. Alrighty, I got my handy dandy paper plate here. Yeah, buddy. move this over here. Now this is the stuff that we're using. It's just green stuff, and what I like to do is just spin it around in there. Spin it around in there. There's one. End up using half this shit, just soaking these clutch fibers. Just get aggressive with this, fuck it. Now I know some people, they get all like fucking critical on these like four-wheeler stuff, but this stuff is pretty self-explanatory, you know, like it's not that fucking hard to put this shit together, you know. Paper plate of fury. Now some guys soak these all the time. I don't know if it makes a bit of fucking difference. I'm gonna tell you, in the last transmission, or this thing was sent to me, I was told dump oil in it, run it. So again, I think we're, you know, there's a million different ways to skin a cat, folks, and does it really fucking matter? For some reason, oh god, man, this Redline shit, I know it's got that shockproof in it. I can already smell it. This smells like when I used to work on Top Fuel cars. This is what the fucking blower, we used similar stuff than this. It was just a shockweight oil in the blower gear cases, and that's what that shit smelled like. God damn. Alright, so we'll just fucking let that sit over there. Alrighty, now we gotta go take the old clutch out while we're soaking that one for the haters. I'm gonna pour some out for my homies. Alrighty guys, let's go over here and work on the quad. Okay, so we're over here on this. I'm gonna take the kicker off just to make it a little bit easier. I'm gonna tell you, what wears out kickers is kicking big bore motors, YouTube. I'm gonna tell you, oh god. I've finally figured out how to kick this thing. I've got pretty good at it. Okay, now these ESR cases are a little bit different. So it's probably hard to do with the Nerf bars on it, but ow. So this is like how would I say this? It's put on there. It's got an O-ring in it, and it takes a lot to get that fucking O-ring out of here. How did I do it last time? I've took this off. Oh, all right, we gotta think of something here. Ooh. This is supposed to be a quick change clutch, but as you can tell, you know, nothing is ever quick. There we go. Alrighty, we got that off there. We'll have to come in and fix that. Okay, now we gotta figure out what size. Okay, these are 10 millimeter. Alright, there's our springs. So we want to take those off first. and we're going to leave the bolts here. Okay, now we gotta pull our pressure plate off. It's kind of stuck together. Okay, you can see our pressure plate there. You wanna see what we got here? All right, we got the clutch bearing, and this is the push rod. All right, now let's start pulling these fibers out. Oops, sorry YouTube. This clutch doesn't look that bad. I haven't been fucking it up, but I just wanted to try that Rekluse. You know, I'm into trying new stuff. At least I can save this. You know, I can put this in a bag and we have Old Reliable still there, you know, if this Rekluse doesn't work, but I'm assuming it works. Man, I tell you, Arlen must have a stockpile of new parts, because this stuff is really nice. Let me go get a pick. You know, this looks like a brand new flywheel, or brand new pressure plate, brand new everything. Brand new Henson basket. Come on out of there, you motherfucker. Okay, so what basically is in this is a Neil's clutch mod, because this is a 400EX. You can see that this one's thicker and it has dimples. This is 400EX. So basically what we're using here is the Neil's clutch mod. Alright, and this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fibers. So I'm guessing by the Rekluse, by them making 10 fibers, you get more surface area, and your clutch will last longer because you have more area. The more power you make, the bigger clutch you need. You know, like just like back when I was drag racing, we went from a 4-disc, then to a 5-disc, and then to a 6-disc, back to the 5-disc, back to the 6-disc. You know what I'm saying? So it just helped fatigue. Alright, so now let's go ahead and start putting these in. So they go like this. Kind of like this idea of these stainless steel things here, because that's the wear item on the actual clutch, so it doesn't mess up. I don't know if that basket is supposed to move like that. something ain't. This is why I got a weird clutch fucking feel. Maybe it's supposed to do that. I guess let me know in the comment section if that thing's supposed to move like that. Okay guys, so what I finally realized here is we had a major fucking problem. You can see that, first of all, I only had 10 stainless steel clips, and then I counted, and my clutch basket had 12 finger slots, if you will, there, and I'm like, something ain't fucking right. So I called the manufacturer, because I was just like, hey, did you guys send me the wrong parts? Let's fucking go over this. And the Rekluse dude was very good. Their technical support was great. He's like, man, I don't think you have a TRX basket in there. Maybe somebody put a different basket in there. So Arlen must have put a 12-finger basket in there. And the Rekluse clutch is only made for what would be like a stock TRX250R, which is a 10-finger basket. It has 10 drive lugs on it, or whatever you want to call it, not a 12. So this must be like something that Arlen came up with to hold the high horsepower, which it does work, but the clutch pull is very, very difficult compared to this Rekluse, and we'll get into that later. But this is just me, you know, still fucking with it, wondering what in the fuck is going on here. But luckily, you'll see later in the video, once I figured out what the problem was, I had a Henson basket here, which would be like more for a stock 250R, which it was a 10-finger. So, you know, after I fucked around with this for, I don't know, 20 minutes, I ended up taking the clutch apart, the hub off, and I just slid the other basket on there. The rubbers were all good and all that stuff. I didn't feel like it was all that bad. It actually, the gear on the back looked better than the one that was on this one. But I have this one lined up as a spare unit. It's really not that hard. So we'll skip ahead to where I get the right clutch in there. Whatever you want to call it, the right clutch basket. And then we'll show you putting it back together. But I just wanted to let you guys know, make sure before you order this Rekluse clutch, if you order one, that you make sure you have a 10-finger Henson clutch basket, which is what they're supposed to have. I didn't realize that, partly because I'm dumb and I didn't count it before I ordered it, and knowing what I had to do, you know, other than that, no big mistake. It's, you know, that's why I'm really glad that I shot this video, so it's all learning experience for everybody out there and all that shit. Okay guys, so I had to call the manufacturer, and we had some issues. So what had happened is that I guess when Arlen built this engine, I think he used a different clutch basket, okay? And what they said is this is designed for a Henson 250R basket. And I said, fuck, I got a 12-finger basket. I don't know why anybody would have a 12-finger basket, but I'm not the one that designed this shit, so I don't know. But I want to try this Rekluse clutch because I like the idea of it having more clutch plates than just 7. That's my opinion, and you know, we're gonna try it out. So this clutch is really not that hard to change, the basket and all that stuff. I did find out that the 10-finger basket fits a lot better than the other basket. So I kind of like that basket better, or this basket better. So then we're just putting in these. All right. In this basket, whoever rode this quad, the guy that I bought it from, this thing did not have very many hours on it. Okay, so we got that in there. Now what I saw is this parts breakdown. So we got one thick drive plate and all other thin drive plates. So one is a 60 and this is to make it up. So they're using a Suzuki RM 250/450 pressure plate spring. So we know what that shit is. So now we got this and that. Okay, and what we're looking for out of these is the thick one. And I think it's this one. So this is 61. And these are 40. So again, what we want to do is, they say there's a chamfered edge, but with these torque drive ones, they look kind of the same. So let's go ahead and put our fibers in. God damn, we ever get this thing to go in there, it's going to be awesome. What the fuck? Let me try a different one. Jesus Christ. I look like a fucking idiot here, but this is not fucking easy. Ah, there we go. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is, I can kind of see that there's laser marks, so I'm putting those to the outside. Again, gonna have to tap it. Jesus Christ. Make this thing no fucking clearance here, YouTube. I mean, they're fucking tight on the shit. It'll probably get better once it gets some of the basket in there. Jesus Lord. Alright. Making progress here. Okay, see how like that one, see how this, I'm putting all the black out. I don't know if that's the way that it should go, but they look to be all the same. Should have put the basket in on the bench. But this clutch is gonna be fucking stout. We're gonna have to test this thing. You know, see, it's like they move out, and then you just gotta. Now we got her in there. Let's just tap-a-rooney, tap-a-rooney. All right, our black out. Okay, so how many fibers do I got in there? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I gotta put 2 more in, and then we'll put that thick plate in there. Oh yeah. Direct bolt on, YouTube, is what everybody tells you. Direct bolt on. My ass. Luckily I had a spare Henson clutch basket. 2, 3. Alright. Now after this one, We're gonna put that thick in there. Jesus Christ. You know about being frustrated. This shit sucks. See, because this keeps falling down, and then you gotta, fuck me. They make it so it's got like zero clearance. That'll be like dead straight, or you ain't got a hope and a prayer. See, it fell down again. Come on. It's just this one right here. There we go. Woo! Alrighty. Here's the thick one. Alright. Let me go change my YouTube battery, or my GoPro battery. Okay, now let's fiddle fuck back around with putting these goddamn things in. Ah, got one without fucking fighting it. Now watch this be all fucked up, because we are running out of space. Oh, look at that. That went right in. Alright. Right in there. Woo! Start and end with a fiber, fellas. And this thing. Okay. Now what we got to do is okay, I think that this goes. Alright. Now we're making progress. Okay, Arlen did something cool there. He put the springs on the bottom. That's fucking awesome. So let's see if we even need these springs. Okay, YouTube. So this is the spring that I took out, and this is the spring we're putting in. So it's taller. So we do not need these. So let me pull this back off. Oh Jesus. Jeez, oh feet. Okay. Climb that. Gonna go on there. Ugh. Alright, put our springs on. Now, I don't recommend doing what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to turn my gun down to 1. And this is going to let me start that spring nice and easy, you know. There we go, got her centered up. Alrighty, now I'm gonna go up and pull the clutch lever in and see what we got. I'd say that's good. Alrighty. That's a lot better clutch feel. It's easier to pull, for sure. Okay, now we put our clutch cover back on. Alright. Now I'm a titanium bolt junkie. So, again, titanium hardware. Then what we got to do is fill up our I'm going to bump this up to 2. There we go. I just want to put this kicker on there just to... Yep, that works. Alrighty, we're going to put oil in this. And we're going to go from there. Now what I like to do, let's see if we can get it in here without spilling it. Oh yeah. Alright, we got oil coming out of there, so, ooh, I would say we're good. I just like to put a little bit more in. For good luck. There we go. Drain plug in there, because we're gonna do what the instructions said, and then in an hour of riding it, we're gonna drain the oil and start from scratch. So the next thing is I got some other stuff to do, but just gonna, oh man, That clutch feel is so much better, YouTube. Alrighty, hopefully you guys understood what we got going on there. You know, I may do some other mods to this thing, but I feel like this is a good starting point. Okay, YouTube, let's go see how easy this thing is to ride. Trying to make sure we have plenty of oil in the clutch basket. Fresh asphalt. I feel like this is a good improvement. It definitely feels the clutch pull-in is a lot better, and you know, just to me it feels like it doesn't hesitate off the bottom a little bit. Maybe I'm wrong, but it definitely doesn't like to shift. Gotta figure out what's up with that. I think I know what the problem is. YouTube, that's installing a Rekluse clutch on a TRX250R. What we remembered is you have to have a TRX250R basket. I don't know the basket that Arlen put in there. It definitely seems probably like a 12 basket. I'm gonna have to look up the Henson number, and then I will put it in like up in the corner of what basket that is, and Rekluse does not make a clutch for it. So the takeaways. The thing is kind of janky to put together. Like, I don't like those stupid stainless steel clips. That's kind of hard. I do like that we have 10 clutch plates, so that means we can have more horsepower, because the more clutch plates you got, even if they're thinner but they have more aggressive material, that's better. You know, remember, more clutch plates, the more you can dissipate heat, and that's the key to get the heat out of the clutch and keep it lubricated. But otherwise, like always, check out Instagram, Patreon, Facebook, all that bullshit. And like always, thanks for watching, and I gotta fucking go.